one of our fellow 99.
We got a beautiful day out here, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
On behalf of the Orlando Police Department, I'm Chief Paul Rooney, and from the City of Orlando, the goal today from the city and obviously from the City of Orlando Police Department is your safety. So I just wanted to remind everyone of a few rules. First, please, if you can cooperate with us on the masks, I'd really greatly appreciate it. As your Chief of Police, if you can cooperate with the masks and not wear the mask today. Also, it's going to be crucial when we're crossing some of the major intersections that you listen to the officers. Again, it's all about safety today. We want it to be as safe as possible. That's what it's all about. And please listen to the officers as we try to cross you, especially across 50 and some of the other major intersections. And secondly, just a friendly reminder, the park does close. This is a city park. City Park, it does close at 11 tonight. We do have a city ordinance. If you're in the park after hours, it is a misdemeanor. Camping, it is a misdemeanor as well. So please, just work with us today. I'd greatly appreciate it. And that's what it's all about. We have to work together. Thank you so much.
We love you.
Heather?
Hi guys, I'm not a public speaker, so I'm kind of new to this. I want everyone to take a look around you right now and realize just how diverse this group is. There are people here from every walk of life, from every cultural, every religious, every economic, and every political background. But that's not what this is about today. Because today, we are not our individual, we are not the things that distinguish us from one another. We are not our political candidates. We are not our religions. We are the 99%. And though we can't see eye to eye on everything, we can't see eye to eye on one thing. We can't stand together on every issue, but we can stand together against corporate greed. So that we can not only practice our rights, but as per the Declaration of Independence, we have the duty to do this. We have the duty to alter and to adjust our government to ensure that it constantly stays in favor of the people. Because if the people don't stand up for their government, we are not a part of it, and it is no longer for us. That's all I had to say.
We are the 99. 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 We are the 99.
Blair?
99. All street! All street! All street! All streets!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen and all people. Keep it close. Can you hear me? Alright, I want to say that, first of all, this is amazing to see so many people here. I got goosebumps as I was walking up here. It's amazing to see so many people finally come together. People that are awake and conscious and paying attention come together to voice their opinions. Because for too long, we've been told to keep things positive and only talk about happy things. Well, what's going on right now isn't too happy. I'm pretty sure what's going on right now is pretty messed up, and we need to talk about it. The people that aren't here. If they're not here and they don't want to be here, it's because they probably don't understand why we're here.
Hold the mic closer. Hold the mic closer.
Can you hear me now?
Alright, so what I'm saying is the people that aren't here and that don't believe in what we believe in, it's because they probably don't understand what we understand. This has to be a revolution of consciousness. We have to help other people realize what we realize. When you think about it, our public schools are not nearly as funded as our militia and as our corporations are. Personally, I see a giant problem with that. If we're not educating our youth, how are we supposed to build a better world? That's, in my opinion, that's what the top 1% wants. They want to continue to dumb down the masses, but we realize what they're doing and we're not going to let them do that anymore. I've been pretty pissed off about everything that's going on for a while. And for a really long time, people have been telling me a couple of things. One, I apparently hate freedom, according to a large variety of people I know. Two, if I don't like America, I should just leave. I see a couple of things wrong with that, because in my opinion, if you're not going to take care of this earth, and you're not going to take care of the people on this maybe you should leave. It's not okay to make your profits at the expense of people and this earth. In case, I don't know if the 1% realizes this, but this earth is not infinite, and these people are not infinite. We have a limit, this earth has a limit, and the earth's been showing how it's a little pissed off lately with the extreme weather and, you know, the earthquakes and all of that. So, it's really important. My main thing, I guess, is it has to be a revolution of consciousness. Everyone has to educate the people around them. Even if you don't usually talk about politics and things like that, and when I mean politics, I don't mean political parties, I mean all the shit that's going on in our world right now. You know, things that are important to talk about, not celebrities and things like that. Things that people don't want to talk about because it makes them uncomfortable and they aren't used to thinking about it. Well, it's time they think about it, because by not thinking about it, we end up with the mess that we have now. So that's just what I wanted to say, and thank you all for being here and for being the amazing people that you are.
We are the 99. 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 Whose street? Our street. 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 Whose street? Our street.
Eunice?
How we doing, Orlando? Brothers and sisters, I think it's a grave injustice. $10 trillion by our government and our president to the banks and the corporations. $10 trillion. That is the equivalent of $50,000 for every man, woman, and child in America. If you think that's wrong, make some noise. What do we need to be doing in Libya, in Iraq, in Afghanistan, when in Sanford Midway, over the summer, families were deprived of sleep by police helicopters, you know, patrolling the skies? That's wrong. What about our people? What about our people? Not even 20 miles from here. That is a grave injustice. Thank you.
How you doing, Orlando? This makes me feel absolutely amazing. As an American citizen, I am inspired by your participation here, and as an Army Sergeant veteran, I am honored to be with you here today. You know, I was thinking before I come out here, and I was riding down the ramp right here, coming to, you know, participate with the rest of you, and the first thing I saw was a huge group of American people participating in democracy. The second thing I saw was that American flag right there. And I tell you what, it gave me a feeling inside my heart that I haven't felt in a long time. And because I pledge allegiance to the United States of America, I have one thing to say. It is time to bring our troops home. Bring our troops home. Bin Laden is dead. Awalaki is dead. If the interest is saving face for us, then we can get out and say that we did our job. Too much blood and money has been spilled. Enough is enough. I'm tired of seeing caskets being flown home on C-130s, just like I'm sure you're tired of hearing about it. Bring our troops home. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Gracias por acompañarnos.
Clyde?
Hello. I just wanted to tell everybody, as part of the major labor force of this country, we actually have a lot more control than you think we do. You have a decision of where your money goes. We give this to the big banks, and the big banks screw us in return. I suggest everybody withdraw your money from the banks and deposit it into your local credit unions. Also, look at the products and services that we all purchase. We all purchase everything from large corporations, and we're out here talking about how bad large corporations are. Stop! We have plenty of local businesses here that need our support. I'm pretty sure many of you are also local business owners yourself. Exactly. And we just need to look at reinvestment. If we want real change, we have to start with ourselves first. Then we can expect the rest of the country to follow suit. So let's lead by example, and let's show the leaders of this country they're not our leaders. We are our leaders.
We are the 99! 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 Woo Street! Our street! Woo Street! Our street! Woo Street! Our street!
Nelson? Nelson?
Hello. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Primero que todo, en español, se ha dicho de que estas organizaciones deben de tener un plan ante los medios de comunicación. El plan es de que le estamos dando oxígeno a nuestras almas y estamos creando un alma que es lo más importante que va a poder sobrepasar, que va a poder manejar este problema, porque este país está en un peligro muy grande, económico, social y político. What I'm saying is that the news media has been wanting to get a plan from this group, from the Wall Street occupation. Guess what? The most important thing that we can do right now is create soul. I think somebody earlier mentioned we're trying to build consciousness. It's all about building soul, because we have to be bigger than the problems that we have in the country right now. And the country is in really, really serious, dangerous situation. And I think we all know that. And I think that's innately, that's why we're here. You know, even if we can't explain exactly what the solutions might be, and I think most of us know what the solutions are, at least we know that we first of all have to create soul. We need to create solidarity. We need to create connection, because it's not about political parties anymore. It's about the country, and it's about our communities. Y más que todo para los latinoamericanos que han perdido tanto en esta recesión.